Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we have to do some more repairs to the 6290. After we changed the hydraulic pump and we got lots more power, we have done the seals in the macerator. So we have a new mower to go on, because when Father Phil looked back at the footage of that mower when we replaced the seals the last time, he seen that the shaft was a bit scoring on it, so he reckoned just putting a new one on it was the only way to go. So new one is there, so we get this done. So we have the motor off, but we can't get the spacer off because there's a double set of seals. There's a set of seals in the motor and there's a set of seals in the spacer, and we have to change the ones in the spacer, then put in the new pump motor, which is proven to be an absolute, just no budging at all. Yeah, 19 these. Yeah. 19, 17. There's chisel there. Yeah, chisel. Clean it all off, don't score it, but just clean. Happy out. So we've hit a roadblock, we're not going to have it back today. So this here is the sleeve which runs on the shaft, and then there's a sleeve that this goes into, which is this, which then the seals run on that, and that's supposed to go over that, and they are basically the same diameter. So we have to bring this off to be machined down tomorrow to let that fit, so seals fit. So yeah, fun. So it basically means that we get that off, change the seals, and now we leave it that we get back tomorrow, but we're not going to be spreading early tomorrow. Pain, but anyways. Phil says he pulls out this bolt here, it's going to fall off.
No, it won't fall off.
You just said it'll fall off.
Well, wait a minute, chisel, but I have one more bolt to take out.
Oh, so you're still not there yet.
You're losing my bags.
Huh? So it is not just falling off. So we have to bring out
it's not just falling off. No.
have to bring out the big guns now. Try and get more power behind it. It's just not budging at all. Any move on it? No. So this is what 4 years of rust does. And a bit of goo. Sharpen the chisel. So far it has bested Father Phil. Just will not be off it. The seal in there, mechanical seal in there, has to be changed, and to do so it has to come off because this. Right, well the seal that's in it has to come off because the circlip is on the inside. If it was on the outside, you'd be able to change it without having to take it off. So Father Phil's go coffee and I'll continue. So it is another day, and the hair is probably longer than the last time you've seen it, but we're here with a full load of cattle going to the factory. For those of you who don't know, they are the people who buy the cattle to turn them into burgers. In Ireland we call them factory, we don't call them the slaughterhouse. I think factory has a nicer connotations than slaughterhouse or abattoir or whatever else you want to call it. Let me know what you call it wherever you're from. Have a line of heifers here, and then we also have bulls then as well. So we didn't have enough heifers to make up the load, so they are looking good, I think, anyways. Putting fat at themselves, so probably a bit too fat. Yeah. That's him. That's a freezing. No. Yeah, well, that guy's actually a Hereford in the car. And then another Hereford, and then Angus Bull up there at the horns. And then we have Frisian bulls here. So a little bit rowdy. That's the cattle going today. The price of beef is not showing any signs of slowing down. It's on the up and up and up and up and up. And just to put into comparative terms, last week we killed half a load, so 8 cattle. And 8 cattle last week meant €200 more than the cattle, a full 16 cattle in 2019. Which is mad. Same cattle, same weight, same, everything was relatively the same. It's not like we all of a sudden had a load of twice better cattle. It just goes to show how much the price of beef has climbed in that space of time. So yeah, that's right, yeah. No signs of slowing down. It's up in our 15 cent for this week on last, and heifers are wicked money. So they are. They're near, I actually think, yeah, they're not far off €1 more than bulls at the minute, which is a lot. It is a lot. Anyways, we'll not complain. Waiting on the lorry. And we get these guys gone, and then we get another load away next week. This time of the year, it is a load a week or half a load a week. It just depends on what's on the lorry and what's going to match up with what. Sometimes he'll have half a load and he just wants half a load, so we'll sell half a load. Sometimes he wants a full load, so we sell a full load. So we still have in there for probably about 50 cattle still to go. Maybe we're over the halfway point anyways. So these aren't the best of the best. These are, because we killed 2 heifers last week, both 600 kilos, one Aubrac and one Angus. Killed out 309 and 297. So we might kill out, that's the dead weight, so that's when you have them up and hanging. We've one calf shed full, getting ready for the next calf shed. So hopefully we'll have that up and running next week, and we'll get the next shed full. Well, it's hard to know whether we'll actually get to fill it or not. I think we might only have about 60 more calves to come in. We'll have to wait and see on that one how many we're going to get in it. Well, we'll try and fill it with 100, leave us with at least 200. So if we sell 200, we replace 200. That's kind of what we'll be aiming for. I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, any comments or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. If you're outside of Ireland, what's beef prices like which at the minute? I think the heifers are 740 or 750 and the bulls are 650. If memory serves me right. And then that goes onto the grid. So then you have your O's, P's, and well, we basically just have O's and P's. It's EUROP. E being the highest grade of beef, P being the lowest grade of beef, and that's, I think, more about the amount of beef on the bone than it is the actual quality. And then you have the fat score grades. So 650 is your base, and then it's plus or minus 5 or 10 cents depending on which grade you fall into. But what we have there are all O's. A couple of P's, but all O's. None of the Angus or that will kill ours. We've rarely. I think last week the Aubrac killed an R, but the Angus was an O. So anyways, we'll wait patiently. Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Changing the macerator on the dribble bar, which is working fine now. It was purely just down to once we put the new hydraulic pump on it, everything got more powerful, and she just blew the seals out of it. So, tries of it. But anyways, it's back to the air. It's working. We'll go outside now when this is done. It's be a wet evening this evening. So anyways, look, hope you enjoyed today's video. Any questions, as always, leave them in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it for me. Good luck.